Hi, I'm Rory Verrett with the Protégé Leadership Academy. I'm an executive recruiter and executive coach, and I help mid-career professionals and executive leaders succeed in the world of work. And I want to talk to everyone that's in a job transition. The Bureau of Labor Statistics says that you're going to have 5 to 7 career reinventions in your career. So I want you to think about this job shift you're going to make in 2 ways. One is to go from A to B with your next job. Do that. Think about applying for the very next role that's in your career. The second thing I want you to think about is a completely dynamic and creative way of thinking about your career, to move beyond just what's linear and think about, is this time for a reinvention? I'm filming this video right now in Lisbon, Portugal. 10 years ago, Lisbon, Portugal was nowhere on my radar. Being a global entrepreneur and running a consulting firm was nowhere on my radar. I was a partner at a public affairs firm living in Washington, D.C., and because of a couple of life scenarios in my life, a mass shooting at my daughter's school, we decided that we wanted to live abroad for a brief minute, and my daughter decided she wanted to do it full time, so we stayed through our high school years. And so I've taken my company and pivoted, and now we are a global consulting firm with clients in the United States. We have executive recruiting and executive coaching projects. The point is that this was not part of my career calculus 10 years ago, but I took a job pivot, a job change, and turned it into a reinvention. One of those 5 to 7 moments happened to me about 10 years ago, and it led to me starting this particular firm. And so I want to encourage you to do 2 things at one time: to get into your job search and think about what's the next likely step for you, and then think creatively and dynamically. But to do either of these things, you're going to need a systems approach to your career. So I've developed the Career Transition Blueprint, which is a reverse engineered job search system that I've developed from the perspective of an executive recruiter that helps you think about your dynamic career path and your linear career path and prepare for both of them. This does not need to be the final word in your career. This can be a moment of great transition and reinvention and great possibility. So if you approach it that way, you'll find yourself with a career that might surprise you in terms of where you eventually wind up. Check us out at ProtégéLeadershipAcademy.com if you want to check out the Career Transition Blueprint. It includes 10 modules with everything you need for your job search, access to an exclusive LinkedIn networking group, access to 70 podcast episodes I have in my archive, and then live Q&A sessions with me where I'll answer your career and job search strategies every 2 weeks. So check it out, ProtégéLeadershipAcademy.com, and keep the faith. This moment can be a blessing for you if you approach it in the right way. So keep the faith.